Who is James McBride? Who am I? These are the questions I often asked myself as a young child. As a child, I faced many identity crises, not knowing who I was. I was but a young child, unaware of what was going on with my life. The child of a Jewish mother and a black father. One of 12 siblings, all of whom I fought with. My mother was a Jew, and as a young child I never truly acknowledged this fact. She grew up in a Jewish household with a rabbi father who was abusive and perverted her childhood in every way. Her mother had polio, and her father rarely acknowledged her and often critiqued and abused her as well. Despite all the hardships my mother Ruth had to endure, she still managed to raise the 12 of us as best she could, and that's why I'm so successful today.
Most of what I do fails. The Color of Water is one of my few successes. Miracle at St. Anna is one of my few successes. I have 3 books that have never been published because they're terrible. I have a book of short stories that are awful, that I'll have to burn before I die, just in case somebody finds them after I become worm food. But I don't consider my failures, I consider them lessons. And I learn lessons from my failures. And so for me, for my creative failures, I've always just simply forgotten them and moved on to the next piece of work. And that's helped me in my creative and my professional life.
Although my mother Ruth never instilled in me a sense of identity, her strength, her power, and her sheer smarts will always be with me. She is the reason I am who I am today, and she is the reason that I have written this book.